Cool. So Frank, can you say your name?
Yeah, good morning. My name is Frank Peterson.
All right.
I'm a United States veteran, currently enrolled in the youve training program.
And where are you from?
I'm from Florida originally, but I spent most of my teenage years and adult life in Washington, D.C.
Cool. So tell me about some of the places you've worked over the years.
I have worked at, for the Smithsonian. I worked in 3 of their buildings, which was the Air and Space Museum, Hershon Museum, Natural History, and American History Museum. I worked there for about 13 years doing security, which would be my longest stint on any job.
Yeah.
I worked also at Howard University. As I was a landscaper at Howard University, we did all the
Groundskeeping.
Yeah, groundskeeping work, and we did all of our landscaping ourselves.
Yeah.
Which nowadays you see everywhere, they all contracted out as it is up at the VA hospital, which I've seen it. And I worked there also as a housekeeper.
So what's your least favorite job you've ever had?
I'd say my least favorite one was I had a job that I worked at this meat packing place.
Okay.
I really didn't like that because they kept us in a freezer. The whole shift was about 8 hours. We had a big freezer. I didn't really like that cold.
Where was that at?
I can't really think of the name offhand right now. But if you're familiar with the Chilham Road area, where there's a meat packing place over there right now, I can't think of the name because it's been a while.
And what was your first job you've ever had?
Ever in my life?
Yeah.
My first job was I worked for this guy that had his own cleaning service, him and his son. It's called Bay Foster and Son. He would get about 5 of us from our neighborhood, which was I was living in off of Atlantic Street Southeast, and he would get some of the neighborhood kids, and that was my first job. I was about 15 or 16.
Yeah. So a lot of the conversation we've had has talked about the relationship between housing and employment. So over the last 10 years, what's your housing situation been like, and has that been a barrier to finding permanent and steady housing?
Okay, in the last 10 years, it's been rough. You see, because I was addicted to heroin for probably over 25 years. And in the last 10 years, not only have I have a drug problem, I've been incarcerated for a period of time. And so I would say that one of the barriers for me would be because of my drug addiction. Housing is definitely, and I couldn't keep stable housing, so I've been in and out of different types of shelters, family members' homes, that sort.
Yeah. And how long were you in prison for?
I've been home now about, I guess about 13 months, but I did 26 months stint in the last incarceration.
So in addition to the housing barriers, what other barriers have prevented you from finding steady and permanent employment?
Procrastination.
Yeah.
Yes, because I was procrastinating a lot of times to get my housing issue stabilized. I could have had this thing started earlier, but for some reason I just kept putting it off.
And then finally, so have any of those barriers been removed, or you acquired additional skills from youve that will help you find and sustain employment?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I think one of the best decisions I made in this recent future, in this recent present time, would be to get involved in this program, which I think is an excellent program. You know, it's community-based, and I see what they mean by community-based because they actually take you out into the community to search for jobs, which is a good thing, you know, on my behalf, and I really needed that. And I think that I've had the guys that are associated with the program, the youve program, they really much of go-getters. And you know, when you see guys like that working on your behalf, it makes you just want to go the extra mile.
Cool. All right, thank you. Then we'll hit the red button.